Live in Colombia with Carlos. Saludos.
Salud, papá.
Guess where I was today?
Where?
It's like a fucking tomato.
You went to the islands, I see.
Yep.
How was it?
It was good. It was good. It was fucking hot.
Yeah.
But this time they didn't lose the screwdriver. Lose the fucking screwdriver. But yeah,
It was a better boat.
better boat. It was nice. It was nice.
Okay.
But they got an island
Ah,
on the way back that I heard. There's an island that
yeah.
is full of women.
Exactly.
Right? It's a one-way trip.
It's a one-way trip.
You stay as long as you want.
Exactly. Just order to the menu.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
You know what I was thinking is one day when I come back or in the future, we could bring a few people with us.
Sure.
Yeah. What's a trip here for a week cost?
It's not much.
Nothing.
That's
Right?
nothing.
$5,000 and you're fucking
Yeah,
having a
totally.
blast.
Totally. Totally. I mean, the city's got a lot
A lot.
to offer.
Anything you want. $5,000 or probably less.
Yeah.
You get it like a group.
Exactly.
We're in a house now with what is it? Three, 4 bedrooms.
4 bedrooms. Yeah, this is
In the main
in the ported city.
in the ported city for $100 a night, well,
Yes.
because they view, of course,
Right.
but still, yeah.
You're around all the action. Right across
All the
from
action.
One of the main places.
So maybe some of you YouTubers get lucky, start saving your money.
And since now you're saying that, since last we spoke
Mhm.
of at the other place where we were at, I've been doing a little, and maybe we can do a little trip to one of these places that you wanna, you're gonna have to probably be with your head covered, put a bag over your head for a couple hours. You can't walk there,
The
drive there.
cocoa fields.
Cocoa fields, and,
Cocoa
maybe we
fields.
can walk into a lab. I think I'm able to get a couple permits. No phones,
Nothing.
we gotta see how we
So
disguise the recording.
we were talking about going to a lab where they actually make the coke, right? Okay. But first you gotta go and to the mountains where they actually grow it, and you just can't go there.
No.
You're gonna need permission from all types of people to cross. They're gonna wanna bag your fucking head on a horse, right? On a horseback.
Yeah,
Right?
it's a couple days on horses, a couple days walking, but
And you can't bring a cell phone because of the satellite,
Right.
They won't do that.
right.
They'll probably buy an old school camera and do the recording
Yeah, something,
somehow.
and then you gotta find out how to convert it into the.
Right, some old school shit there.
So,
And then a lab to see how it's made.
it's possible.
Yeah.
I touched a couple places and, yeah, no problem. You vouch for the guy? Yeah, my brother.
That'd be cool because speaking of cocoa leaves, remember that story back in the days when, I don't know, this is a fucking touchy subject, but a lot of you don't know Coca-Cola, the drink, when it was first invented, actually contained, in the 1800s, contained real cocaine.
Exactly.
And sometime in 1920, they decided to take out the part that gets you high in 1920.
Exactly.
So they separated.
Purified it.
Yes.
Supposedly.
However, back when me and him were running around the streets, the Coca-Cola company was still the #1 purchaser of cocoa leaves
Yes.
from Colombia.
Right.
They somehow got a permit to bring pure cocoa leaves from Colombia to the United States. I think it was Jersey, right?
Yeah, Jersey.
Jersey. We got some friends in Jersey over there too, right?
Yes.
So they take it to Jersey, pure cocoa leaves, separate the cocaine from the flavoring that goes into the Coca-Cola. Now, there's 2 questions here. Once they separated that fucking cocaine from the leaves,
Where are the leaves?
what did they do with the cocaine? Pure, 100% cocaine.
I don't know.
That's the first question, right?
Right.
Second question was, why didn't they just, since labor and everything's cheaper here,
Do it here.
why didn't you just take the cocaine out here and bring the flavoring back only?
Right. Well,
What do you think happened with any of that?
I don't know.
action?
Maybe it's got to do with the oops that happened. That they found how many?
Oh.
In one of the warehouses.
They did find
They
a
found-
few hundred bricks.
And maybe it's got to do something with that. I don't know. You know,
Oh, yeah, that's
just-
right. So somewhere, I don't know if it was US or, well, I think it might have been France, maybe, so I can't remember if that happened.
Yeah.
Somebody we know, I think, or a friend of a friend, I remember the story.
Yeah.
Somehow some bricks, cocaine bricks, ended up at the Coca-Cola factory.
Yeah.
And they were,
It was
separating
a
them,
mistake.
it was a mistake.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
someone accidentally sent some kilos. They got the wrong address. It said Coca-Cola on it, right? They sent it to them.
That was a funny one.
That was good shit there.
Funny one. Oh man.
But we did know someone at a time in Jersey up there who had a good connection. And you knew a guy that was the chemist that was able to convert things.
Right.
So, we're not gonna we can't say too much about Coca-Cola, but, when you have pure cocaine sitting there, they're gonna probably say they used it for medical stuff. I'm sure they did Novocaine and shit like that, right?
Exactly. So,
But it was a lot of cocaine, wasn't it?
breaks.
A lot of
I see people. With that,
It is what it
it
is.
is what it is. You know how it goes. Okay. What have you been up to?
Me?
Yeah.
I can't say what I've been up to.
You like my country, huh?
Well, I like the country. If you motherfucking ass was here all the time, I like the country. But since you left, I drove 24 hours, which should have took me
From over there over here?
yeah, it should have took me what, 8?
8 hours.
Yeah, it was 24. It
Wow.
was 24 fucking hours.
And you were through the zone that I told you don't
Through
get
the
out.
zone, don't go through there. Don't make sure you're out of that zone by daylight. And we're fucking not only am I in the zone, the fucking guy pulls over and falls asleep. And I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Where am I? He's sleeping. Everyone in the car's fucking sleeping. And we're on the side of the road. And I'm like, this looks like the spot. Carlos said, don't be in.
Yeah, those are red zones. We call them over here red zones.
Shit, red as a motherfucker, boy, I'll tell you that. So I was like, what's up? Wake up, motherfucker. He was like, I can't drive anymore. I can't drive anymore. I said, listen, you need to do what you gotta do to keep your motherfucking eyes open. Red Bulls weren't working.
Right.
Damn.
But you made it fine, man. Thank God.
Yeah.
You're in a safe land now. Trust me.
And then you got the drive and the other bullshit. But yeah, once you're in a spot, it's nice. It's really nice.
It's a nice city.
And then the guy that tried to stab the guy on the beach yesterday, that was fucking beautiful. This is a good one. This guy's on the beach. Well, I'm on the beach. Then I'm watching two people, and it looks like they're friends. It's a big guy like you, and a smaller guy, but the other guy's like really small.
Right.
And the big dude's pissed off. And they're like fighting on the fucking, on the beach, but the little guy's like, like sticking his tongue out and shit, and the other one's like, motherfucker. I'm going, are these guys friends? Are they just playing around and then one guy's just antagonizing them?
Right.
Because I don't understand what the fuck they're saying. Well, the bigger dude went and grabbed it, in seconds. He had a backpack and he pulled out a fucking, a screwdriver. It had to be a foot long. And he chased this dude, wanted to stab him in the back and missed him by that much. I mean, he would have it would have came out of here.
Wow.
Well, come to find out, the guy that he was gonna stab was walking around to girls saying some really nasty shit like, I want to taste your saliva off your beer bottle. Fuck, I mean, just out of this world stuff. So the cops come and they hear this fucking story, and then they see the dude across the street at the pharmacy.
Yeah.
Well, the cops put a beating on his ass and dragged him down the street by his neck like a fucking dog. Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
And they have him in a clamp like this.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were
And especially if it's in the tourist zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take care of this.
Yeah, because first it was the tourist cop. You could see tourist police.
Right.
And then the real motherfuckers came.
Right.
And they weren't having that.
Yeah, they don't play that. I mean, dude must have not been right or
No,
must have been on something.
that's what I was thinking, man, who would say that?
Yeah,
That was the guy's wife.
Especially here, you can.
That was the guy's wife.
Yeah, the death wish, man.
Yeah.
You can't be fucking around here. Trust me. You don't know. You don't know who the hell
Yeah.
There's a lot of low-key people here, but.
And not like the US, you know, in the US, oh, well, he didn't touch you, all he did was say something.
Mm.
So you really can't hit him, you can't do anything, that shit don't fly here. The
No.
cops gonna be like, what happened, what did he say?
They'll tell
He
you
said, what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And you stabbed him? All right, give me the fucking screwdriver,
Yeah.
just you go your way and we'll arrest
We'll
this,
take care of it.
this dead motherfucker. We'll bury him in the bushes.
Yeah, definitely. You can't play that here.
The, I had a guy, there was a comment that brought on some other things you were telling me before, which was interesting. We'll talk about how the cartels came together, because I thought of something different, and yeah, it's kind of the same but different than the Italian, but it's
Right.
pretty cool. But one guy said that Pablo wasn't started by Blanco, Griselda, right.
Griselda Blanco.
That she didn't start him out, but the Ochoas started out Pablo. Now these guys that are saying this shit probably just read something or saw a Netflix fucking documentary.
Well, he's right in a way, but what I said, I think it was, and if I'm knowing the story, is that Griselda gave Pablo and the Ochoas their real chance, their real dope. You know what I mean? That's when they fucking took off, because Pablo's before he started hitting it the way he was hitting it, he was doing contraband. He was doing smuggling cigarettes.
Mhm.
He was doing alcohol. He was doing his little dope thing here and there. He was a hit guy. Whacking people, and he was everything. He was bank robbery. He went to jail for bank robbery. You know what I'm saying? And so he was doing his little thing, but their real opportunity came in when Griselda stepped into it.
Where was Ochoa? Did he go to the U.S. first?
Juan did the older one. He went to the States. He went in 73, I think it was, 73, 75.
Mm-hmm.
And he quit school. He went over there and he started hustling the streets, washing dishes, blah, blah, blah. He wanted to make money. He was hungry to make money, so he put up his little, he got together his little, how do you say it, his clients.
Right.
His clients and all that, and, brought the message back over here, and they were doing, you're not gonna, when you do something like that, you're not gonna send tons right away.
No.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
started 5 bricks, 10 bricks. They started that, and there was all with Pablo, the little crew.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they got started. But now when as they started building things up, and then they needed weight.
Mm-hmm.
And then guess who? They called Mama Dukes.
Mama Duke's came. Now someone got what? Okay, so you got the cartel, right? Now when you think of the cartel, probably in the States, they think of it. I would imagine would think of the Medellin cartel or whatever cartel it is there's a boss, there's some guys underneath him, and there's whatever soldiers, however the mob works, something like that. That's,
Right.
But tell them how the Medellin cartel came into form and how it actually, what's the ranking system, if there is one.
Well, the ranking, really, there isn't. The Medellin cartel, well, first of all, it came together before no one knew about the Medellin cartel. There was no cartel. That didn't exist.
What was there?
It was called, the Ochoa sister got kidnapped
Okay.
by the guerrillas, by the M19s. Okay? And then when she gets kidnapped, all these guys, the Ochoas, Pablo, Gacha, that we're all business partners. We're drug trading together. You know what I'm saying? We all come together and we form a group that was called MAS. And in Spanish it was muerte a los secuestradores. That's death to the kidnappers. That's what MAS means. Those are the initials.
Okay.
And then when these guys get together, that's when the government and everybody else named it a cartel, Medellin cartel, which was Gacha, Pablo, Ochoa's, each thing. And what did they do? There wasn't really a higher or lower, Pablo, because he was just a showman.
Right.
But everyone had their zones.
So these guys, those were all bosses, so it's almost like the five families.
Yeah.
Five families, and the five Italian families have your own boss, you have your own under bosses, but the five families all coming together being one in a way.
Exactly.
Right?
And each of them had their strengths. Like for instance, when Gotcha came in, Gotcha came in, they used to call Gotcha the Mexican.
Right.
Why? Because he brought in the Mexican connection. And he was totally the ranch. Remember that I told you that I went to? It was called La Cuernavaca.
You went to which one?
It's
When they took you to?
when they picked me
Yeah,
up.
I remember that photo.
Cuernavaca. That was the name of the ranch. Okay, that's a city in Mexico. You know, group brought to the table Mexico. That's how, you know, later brought other stuff, you know, the Ochoa stuff, Pablo other, you know what I mean? Everybody put their 2 cents in, and that's how they became so strong.
Right.
You know?
So a lot of people are talking, or there's shit on Netflix about the Medellin cartel. What about the Cali cartel?
Cali was more, they didn't want all that blood stuff and all that. They didn't want any of that. They were gentlemen. Dealing with the Cali cartel was excellent. They were business people.
That's it.
Business. What messed it up? The war against Pablo. Because Pablo started hitting back on them because they went to Pablo, you need to calm down. You're heating us all up. So Pablo hit them. So they hit back.
Are they killing each other?
Yeah. They hit back. And
So-
then everybody came together, all the other cartels came together and they formed Los Pepes.
What was it called?
Los Pepes.
Los Pepes.
Perseguidos por Pablo Escobar. Followed by Pablo Escobar. They formed a group. Who were in this group? Cali Cartel, the paramilitaries, the government, U.S. government. They formed
A group
a task
to get rid of
to
Pablo.
get rid of Pablo. You know? And then once Pablo was over, guess who they gonna go after? Cali.
Yeah. So who's the top dog? Was it same formation?
Same formation, but
Less
they used it more as an executive. They had the CEO, CFO, COO, and the CEO was Gilberto Rodriguez. He's in the States. He's locked up. And his brother was in. It was Gilberto and then Miguel. Those were the top.
How is he gonna get out?
I doubt it.
How much time do you get? 10
They
life sentence?
no, they can't because of the extradition treaty. They can't get more than 40. I think is. I think they get them nice.
Oh, that's mighty fucking nice of them. I remember when you motherfuckers used to come over and shoot people and then you go to immigration. And then get out.
Exactly.
What the fuck was that?
Exactly.
Jesus.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly. Yeah. And then when the Cali started all this bloodshed, also because then there was when the Rodriguez's said we need to stop this. We need to sit down with the U.S. government, the government here, and we need to either pay off or turn ourselves in. You know. So we gotta retire. We have to retire. And
So
what
the
happened?
cartel sat down with the government.
They wanted to.
Okay.
They wanted to, and they started some conversations. Okay. What happened? There were certain members of this cartel that weren't having it. They were just coming up. And says, "Oh, you guys already made it.
Right.
You know, we're just making it. Oh, because you already made it, you want to sit down. What about us? Or give us half your fortunes, and then we'll sit down with whoever you want."
Okay.
When they said, "No, we're not having it," and then that's when the North Valley Cartel was formed, and they started.
That's a branch off of
that's
the
another
Cali.
one of the Cali Cartel, and that's when the war started. Cali Cartel, North Valley Cartel, and these are another. Like I said, soldiers coming up that they're just hungry and they
One guy goes down, another one comes up.
and blood all over the place. They messed Cali up. You know?
So, what was the worst year that, I remember bombs and shit going off, people get shot all the time.
That's the Pablo era. Pablo era.
He fucked everything up.
Yeah, it was crazy. And now we got the new cartel that everybody knows about, which they don't call them cartels, but it's the guerrillas, the FARC, the ELN, EPL. They got zone that you were in. They're strong in that area. You know what I mean? And you look pretty, hey, gringo.
Shit, I had your number on speed dial, just in case.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we got friends in that zone, so, you know.
Yeah, could you imagine grabbing a fucking 10-year-old fucking girl too? Oh, geez, that would have not been good.
And it's just crazy right now. It's just crazy. It's just a lot of nuts with money.
Yeah.
And obsessed with power and showing that they're evil practically. You know what I mean? That's scary right now.
Have you noticed that there's more drugs going out now than there was, and there's no one dying as much?
Outside.
Outside.
The war is in here for the control, to control this on certain zones, you know. And there's a war because, you know, we have a right-hand president right now.
Like a Donald Trump type of guy?
Yeah, that they fight hard for how do you say, for the people to have their
Independence,
their things
work or something.
Exactly.
Not take all your money and separate it
And
amongst
the guerrillas have all these missionaries in the cities.
Like a
that
Venezuela type of thing.
Exactly. And they're doing all these. They're the ones doing all these riots. They're the ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the problem right now here.
The guerrillas were actually paying people to, you know, actually in the States to do the same fucking thing.
To go out and
Black
burn
Lives,
stuff.
Black
Yeah.
Lives Matter, these people were getting paid, burn shit down.
Yeah.
So the guerrillas were coming down from the mountains and they were rioting out there in fucking Bucaramanga.
You were in a hot zone, man.
When
When you told me, I'm like, you're where? Did you see how many mountains are around us?
Yeah, I saw that. And I saw the riots on the streets through the cameras. And I was
Okay.
like, and then someone says, you know, it's only like, they only do that like on a Friday through Sunday or something. I'm like, all right, because they got to go to work. I'm like, uh-huh. In the mountains, my daughter went
Did you
ziplining.
see-
She went ziplining.
They'll make you disappear, and you'll be in Venezuela before you know it. That's close to the border.
Yeah, she said the fucking, well, on the other side of the mountains is Venezuela.
Yeah.
Well,
Stay on the safe side.
but we would have been all right if we got here or whatever. That was one thing, but yeah, that was a hell of a trip.
That's I don't like going over there too much. You know?
You know, kidnapping was a good business back in the days.
Yeah, everybody, there was a lot of money out, and the government really, the police wasn't really doing much. There's not much that they can do. They didn't have the muscle.
Right.
You know, that now, thanks to the U.S., in a way, they have the muscle, they have the weapons, they have everything to the intelligence,
Right.
the intelligence equipment and everything to come fight this thing. Before they didn't have it, either you paid.
So now they had kidnapping insurance back in I guess you had a lot of foreigners, contractors and shit over here, and they would get picked up, and they'd give them X amount of time, I guess, to pay, right?
Right.
And if you paid, you got let loose.
Exactly.
And if you didn't,
Exactly.
if you paid the ransom.
Now that you say that, this is president that we have. He's from the side of automobile.
Right.
He's, you know why he's a rightist, like you say?
What?
They kidnapped his father. Okay. They kidnapped his father. They asked him for some ransom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Paid the ransom. Okay. When am I getting my dad back? No, but we took out. We made accounts. We did the accounting and all that. Now we're gonna need a little more.
Ooh.
Oh man. Paid the second ransom. Okay. Again. You know what? You're worth a little more than what we thought.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And he says, "Oh, if you don't give me my father, I'm not giving you any more money." All this back and forth, all that. He paid the third ransom. Okay. You can. When are you gonna? Okay, we're gonna go pick up your father in such place. He went to pick him up. He was dead.
These motherfuckers, why would they do that? Fucking stupid.
Yeah. That's why that president, when he was in office, he tore them up. He tore them up.
So was there a cartel just for kidnapping?
Yeah. Yeah,
What's it called?
they have, no, it's within the guerrillas. They have like, for instance, I don't know if I should be talking to I don't know.
With your glass window.
Listen, you know what I'm saying?
Leave that one alone
I
then.
would have to leave.
The gorillas
You know?
are these animals they're in the mountains and they eat bananas, right?
Yeah.
They don't do shit.
I know, you know, these are things that, you know what I'm saying? They're very delicate over here.
Yeah, you know what, but when you think about it, when you really think about it, you know, some more of these gonna be babysitting that shit. The gorillas, whatever the fuck they do, right? They believe in something, whether it's right or wrong, right? We all believe in something.
They believe that everybody should be equal.
Right, and well,
They have certain things that are okay.
Yeah, okay,
They say
right.
medical should be free
Right,
for everybody.
And not for forever.
Education should be free for everybody.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Right.
Okay? And they said, no, everyone should earn the same amount of money. Oh,
Yeah.
and okay, but if you work harder than I,
And
why?
that's the hard part. That's the hard part. And the other thing is, here's what gets me is when someone makes $1 billion. There's a few billionaires, right? Billionaires. 'Cause I don't know how many there are in the world. Billionaires. And they're still working. You have to ask yourself, what the fuck? You can't spend that much money.
Yeah.
So why would you try to make more money unless it's for something completely different, which is control?
Right.
That's it, it's control.
Right.
Because the one that has the most money
Right.
controls everything. Because fuck, that $1 million, 10 million, 5, how much do you really need?
Exactly.
Because the interest, when you got $10 billion, when you
You're-
fart, you just made $100,000, you know, if not more. So that's fucking ridiculous.
They should do something like,
When you're
when you got that type of money,
That's
certain, you got it for certain foundations or you know,
something.
or sick kids or education,
right. If I had
you know?
$10 billion and the government came to me and says, we're taking $8 billion a year dollars and you're only gonna be a $2 billion billionaire. I mean, is that really gonna faze me?
Yeah.
Is it really gonna faze you? You gonna live any differently?
Right.
No.
Right.
But there are guys with billions and billions of dollars and they can't be fucking touched. And then there's the ones that you'll never hear about.
Right.
Those are the ones running the show.
They got it.
They're the ones, it's not the president of the United States, not that, it's the people with all this fuck, they're ghosts.
There's a thing that there's what do you say? They say there's 5 families that run the world. What's that called?
Probably one of them's the Kennedys, if I'd imagine.
But they call that thing.
It used to be called the Mafia, but not anymore.
What is that called? What is
The
it?
Illuminati?
Is that what it is?
Well, there's something.
But there's a name for it. They said there's 5 families in that
Really?
list that run the world.
There's like those guys, J.P. Morgan up in New York or
There's
some
a-
shit like that. They got
I
billions
think
of
they're 2
dollars.
of them are Jewish.
I wouldn't be surprised if 4 of them were Jewish.
Something. I don't
They
remember
got
the
all
name.
the fucking
I
money.
don't remember the name right now.
Yeah, that could be. You got that last name?
Yeah. They run the world.
Hilton?
And it said one of them just pulls all their money and puts it on under the mattress. The world, the economy would.
It could collapse. Same thing in Japan, the Yakuza. The top, there's 3 Yakuza families, this Sumiyoshi, whatever the fuck they are. And there's this big one, and they got this other 2, and then the top one's bigger than the other 2 put together. I mean, it's
Right.
big, and this top dog, he's so powerful, they said if he was to ever just sit down and start talking, their economy finished overnight. That's how powerful they are.
Wow.
Well, just by words, you know? So, when you got that much money, I don't care what you do, you're never getting arrested.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
It doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you do, you can do it on live TV, they'll
Yeah.
say, you know what? It was all fake.
Totally.
Nothing ever happened. It wasn't him.
Totally.
Cover up.
Totally.
But yeah, there's a handful of people that run the entire world. Now, I mean a handful, we're probably talking maybe 20. Maybe. 20 top dogs.
Wow.
And we'll never know who they are.
No.
Never know who the fuck they are.
No, at all. Well, that's where
What are you gonna do?
Can't do anything.
Can't do anything.
Leave my name,
It's
just in
okay.
case.
Hope they're buying the dope.
Right. Come on, trust me.
They're buying it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Dubai.
Dubai too? Ooh, kidding me?
I have a lot of retired friends that live over there.
And they give the death penalty in Dubai?
I don't know what, you don't never see a bus over there, do you?
You don't see shit in Dubai. You know what, in Dubai, I believe, I think it's Dubai. This would be all right with me. All the oil,
Uh-huh.
money,
Uh-huh.
goes to every citizen.
Well, of course.
So no one's poor.
Right, exactly.
So that's real communism in a bad way, in a good way, right?
In a good way, right.
So all that oil money goes to all the citizens.
Yeah.
The Native Americans in the U.S. do the same shit. All that casino money
Casinos, theirs.
is theirs. So people try to marry the Native Americans because they're getting. I knew one dude that was like full Native American. Motherfucker's getting $5,000 a week
Wow.
just being American, just being a Native American.
Wow, I look at this shit.
You just gotta say they're Native. Yeah.
It's crazy, like, it's crazy, but,
Insane.
we need to go to Dubai.
You wanna do it there?
Hey,
Talk on camera?
we need to go to Dubai. Yeah, I was planning on, to go to Dubai last year, but fucking COVID,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? We wanna go to the World Cup if we want, Qatar.
I've been to Israel 3 times.
Okay, but we should do something like that, you know, we can film over there.
Where the shit? Put the thing around
Next
it.
to the camel.
I got a picture of me on the camel too. That's funny shit.
Oh.
All right, let me see if I can get some questions for
All
you
right.
real quick. Oh. Let's see. I said, damn neighbors.
I told you, oh shit, here it comes. We shouldn't be
Goddamn,
talking about that shit.
goddamn police coming out looking for us. All right, let's see. Alrighty, you know, someone from Miami, ESPN documentary called Alex de Cubas.
Alex de Cuba.
De
I've
Cuba.
heard of de Cuba, yeah. I've heard of him.
Never did any business with him?
No. Alex de Cuba.
Someone's-
His last name, or is he from Cuba?
And his name's Alex de Cubas. De Cubas from ESPN, a documentary. I don't know.
No.
I never did business with him. Someone asking again if you ever entered through an apartment with an elevator. Got an apartment, you entered through an elevator.
Yeah, that's Bristol.
Bristol Tower, huh?
Right. That's gotta be, you know who.
Thank you, Brooklyn. All right. You know any martial arts?
Me?
Yeah.
What Tony showed me.
Yeah. Okay. You
I
want?
don't know, 9 millimeter.
You got a goddamn gun. I know martial arts. Okay, why do different mountain labs have better product than others? Does it depend on preparation
Soil depends. It all depends on the soil.
and the wash, the ether? Explain to them all that shit
And it's all depends on the chemical that they use and what they have access to.
to extract the cocoa from the.
Exactly.
So which one's better, the ether or the acetone?
Ether.
Acetone's that funk.
Yeah.
Rocket fuel yellow.
Yeah.
Burns you. How would you know? But that should.
From what I remember.
That's the comeback, huh? That's one that makes the cookies, huh?
Oh, yeah.
That's all the.
Remember that?
Yeah, they want to see the yellow shit, not the white stuff.
That's
The yellow shit.
something that next time that we can talk about.
The cookies?
When I started the corners, remember I used to have the corners?
No, you were selling. You
Yeah, I
had
used to sell
cookies and shit?
Corners. I had corners in Lakeland. I had corners in Tampa. I had corners in 15.
Oh my
in
goddamn.
Liberty City.
Boy, you're lucky.
I had some in Oak Block also.
That fucking crack law came out 10-1. You remember 100-1 crack law?
Yeah, remember that?
Oh man.
That would we should have spoken about that. But
We'll do that one next one.
That's good enough for next time.
Does Carlos selling fucking, not selling, but whipping up them damn cookies. Okay, let's see what else.
The jar.
Okay. Okay, so someone's asking again about Pablo's hitman, and he deals with him, but we mentioned he did kill a friend of yours, right? Yeah, so.
I didn't have anything to do with Pablo.
Okay, so here's,
I
okay.
actually, now they say, I actually met him.
Who?
Here, Pablo.
Uh-huh.
And the hotel you asked me, which was the famous where the Obama security.
Oh,
Secret Service.
yeah, with the Secret Service got caught banging the broads.
Behind that hotel, there used to be the beach.
Okay.
The water has just, so they made a road there now.
Okay.
But that used to be the beach. And I remember one time we were walking down the beach, right?
Uh-huh.
And we're like, damn, this guy looks familiar. I was a kid. And it was him. A bunch of guys laying on the beach and all that and giving out money.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say anything. I just I kept walking.
Like running into John Gotti. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
He probably would have threw you some money.
Yeah, right.
So, there was another question here, but you know what? It was similar to the ones. Okay, now. Okay, someone said this last time, but are the Colombians mad at the Mexicans for basically taking over the dope game coming into North America?
Taking over anything.
Explain that again.
We're just laying back, letting them take the heat.
Yeah. The cocaine.
We love the Mexicans.
Yes. The cocaine does not come from Mexico. It comes from Colombia.
Yeah, they just take all the heat.
Yeah. So if it goes from Colombia to Mexico, and Colombia has nothing to worry about it, let the Mexicans cross the border because the U.S. will go grab your ass and bring your ass, extradite you, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So fuck that. You can make like we were talking about, how much money do you really need to make, right? If you can get a brick from here to Mexico for 12 to 15,000, and you're doing thousands of them, who cares? How much millions of dollars you need? Let them bring it over the border.
Brick here costs what? $2,000?
$2,000, right?
$2,000, and getting it there costs you $1,500.
Right. So you're 3,500.
Bring it down to take it off
The plane or where
whatever it's gonna cost you another $1,500. How much is that?
So you're at $5,000. You sell it for 15, you make 10
To make 10 grand off each brick.
on 100 bricks.
I want to go to the States.
They come kidnap your ass again, right? That's funny. That's funny shit there. So there's your answer, Chi-Town. Okay. Okay, what else we got here? Okay, come on, guys, just give me some good. I know the audio's bad. Sorry, listen. I bought a fucking everything for you cocksuckers, and it's bootlegged. Of course, we're in fucking Colombia. Everything's bootlegged. It doesn't work on the iPhone, so I'm using the speaker from the fucking phone, and that's that. They don't have the right shit over here. And if I ordered it, they'd say a day, it'd take a week.
Right.
That's about that. So sorry about it. So there's your answer for that. The acoustics are distorting the sound. So you gotta understand that people watching this shit, they're like YouTubers and the gamers, and they look at like every fine detail. Like if there's a fan above you and it's flickering, it'll annoy the shit out of them.
Oh,
weird.
okay.
But yeah, they haven't seen.
We need to buy a studio.
Yeah, because make sure people are happy. Yeah, okay, that's retirement, Rockefellers. Yeah, Rockefellers, that's right. There's one of the names, okay? Rockefellers, that's right, he's right. Yamaguchi, Sumiyoshi, and what's the other one? I remember Yamaguchi, yes.
For the Yakuza?
Yeah, Yakuza. Yamaguchi, Sumiyoshi, and Sumiyashi. He tends not to interact with his audience. It's a shame he has some interesting. Who's he talking to? Okay. Oh, so people thinking because we're live, we're not interacting, so they don't understand how it goes. Usually, as you're fucking, this thing's going up, we're talking, but we do it backwards. So what? Who gives a fuck? Yes, great. As we're talking, but we need one of those fucking things. Yeah, try to, yeah, exactly. And then someone to fucking scroll, and then someone to scroll and do all that other shit. The time in Colombia with Carlos has been great, actually.
Thank you.
Who's the toughest cartel? Okay. Well, they asked this before. Who's the toughest cartel in Mexico? You think?
I said Gulf last time. It's between Gulf and Sinaloa.
Okay. El Mencho running Mexico now?
That's what they say. They asked me that last time.
Yeah. Could be. What were your thoughts when I first asked you to talk on camera?
Are you crazy?
Well, you didn't know we're always gonna make sure we don't cross the line, so. Yeah, we're never gonna cross the in our, so if we're bouncing in and out here, it's because the signal, we're in Colombia, we're bouncing off someone else's,
Wi-Fi.
El Mayo and El Chapo are snitched, they snitched?
Chapo has it.
I don't know.
Chapo snitch on him.
Yeah, right?
And Mayo's still in there, still out there.
You know, these top, yeah, I don't think, even if did Chapo talk, they wouldn't let him, they wouldn't cut him a break.
They're not gonna let him go.
But they could put him from like a solitary confinement, underground.
But who's he gonna? Whoa.
Well, you could snitch on your people below, they've done it before.
No, well.
The way the organization runs and all that shit.
Yeah, you can talk about the government.
Right.
Like what they would be interested about is
The cops, the dirty cops.
dirty cops, dirty presidents, dirty senators, but mostly across the border.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently we don't know, but there's rumors out there that he had a lot of help from across the border
From,
from
high
officials.
Huh. They must not have needed him anymore.
So
Someone sent you $1.83, but I don't know who it was.
they sent me $1.83.
$1.83, so I don't know, maybe you buy a shot of, who the fuck sends, I don't know, how do you send $1.83? That is odd. Man. Okay. FARC runs it, runs what? FARC runs. Did you ever drive a green Porsche?
Again?
Same fucking question.
That's
Okay. Hi to Vic from the fuck you from Los Angeles, California. All right, I got to do something real quick. The people asking about your the green Porsche and the apartment. That was me.
Oh, really?
I set you up. I went on one of my videos and I said, ask him about this and ask him about that. And these people are all asking, what the fuck? Who the fuck? These people, somebody knows me out there?
That's what I was thinking.
That's some good shit. Okay.
The band and all that stuff.
Okay. All right, well, Senator, these people are just arguing with each other back and forth. I gotta get. It's gonna be South Florida, Korea and stuff. Colombia is good. You'd have a blast. Anyone who wants to come on the next trip, send me an email. Put about $5,000 away. Listen, if everyone had $5,000 and there was 10 people, shit, they could stay here for almost a month if they did it right inside an apartment, and yeah.
We'll keep them safe.
This CGNA, dude, they're kind of brutal. They're kind of the fucking brutal motherfuckers, aren't they? Chopping people up,
Yeah.
hanging people.
That's the new generation, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ludwig Feinberg or Juan Alameda. Yeah, man, my fucking glasses. That's it. Yep. Have you ever Operation Odessa? That's from isn't that the fucking that's a submarine thing? Yeah. Remember the submarine a long time ago? Remember that? That was with the. That was funny. Is the Mexican president, that's a good question, trying to install a cartel leader? I've never heard of that one, but.
Well, the Mexican president is a leftist. He's a good one.
Right.
But he's trying new stuff. I don't know what he's thinking, but I mean, he's got Mexico going crazy.
Could you imagine if they put a cartel give them a seat in the House and representatives, like you guys put the, you guys put the narc, you put the,
They just did here with
well,
fucking,
with the gorillas. Could you imagine the cartels having a seat in the House?
Well, these motherfuckers, they gave them 10 seats,
Holy shit.
you know?
Cartels have a seat. Then I'd like to know why they don't just try to reverse that extradition thing for the Colombians. Really?
That'd be lovely.
Reverse it. Oh, you don't see any Americans getting extradited over here.
That's why Pablo went to war with, you know, until they knocked up. That's why he blew up the planes, he blew up the buildings until they took off the extradition.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay. I'm at $5,000. Well, hell yeah. All right. Yeah, $5,000. All right, guys. We are going to chop this one up. That's it. It's been about 46 minutes. And we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, buddy. We'll see you soon. Bye.